Hello YouTube. Today we're going to talk about overlanding. But this is my take on overlanding. It's a little different than everybody else's. So, let's get in the garage and I'll show you what I do and tell you my little story. Okay. Let's get this set up. No editing here. One and done. So my version of overlanding is called urban overlanding. I've done the regular overlanding back in the 90s, had a few Jeeps. My buddies and I would throw all our crap in the back of the Jeep and go camping and stay out there for days. Well, not really what we want to do anymore. I prefer a bed, not a blow-up mattress. I want hot water. I want my shower and all the other conveniences that come with hotel rooms when I'm on vacation. So let me back up and explain. My wife and I take an extended vacation at least every other year. And then the other year we just take a small little, 3-4 days here or there. But every other year we take a month off work and we travel across the United States. Last year we went to Moab, we went to Grand Canyon, Arches National Park, Vegas, California, Roswell, New Mexico, Colorado. I could keep going. We drove about 4,000 miles. We do some off-roading while we're out there. We do tourist stuff and all the rest of the vacation things. But we do it urban overlanding style, which is something I think I just made up. What it is we go to hotel rooms. We don't camp. We tried the camping thing, and like I said, it was cool when I was younger, but not anymore. We got our Gazelle tent up there and our air mattresses and stuff, and we will go camping when the weather's nice. I don't want to camp when it's hot or when it's too cold or when it's raining, and I'm very anal. So what urban overlanding is we go ahead and stay in a hotel room. Whatever it is, Best Western, Motel 6, pick your flavor. And we overland. I'll show you some of the stuff we do. All fits in this bag. There you go. Get it in frame here. And I didn't spend a lot of money on this stuff. I'll kind of go through what it is and what I spent and why I got it and so on. But let me start grabbing stuff out of this bag and show you what we got. I'll try to make this fast. We have one of these little things that you put your wet dishes on to help them dry and to keep you from messing up anything inside the hotel rooms. You don't want to be putting big water spots and tearing up Comfort Inn's furniture. So this is for our pots and pans and so on. You'll see we have a little fold out table, Five Below, lockable legs. Like I said, it was from Five Below, so it doesn't cost much. And one of the little legs just came up. There we go. What do you expect for $5? But it's nice to sit your stuff on, and it folds up real nice. My wife picked out the color. We have cutting board for obvious reasons. We make sandwiches in the morning. We also go to, like we're on Grand Canyon or Zion or any of those places. Most of them have picnic tables and some grills or whatever, but they have places you can sit and eat. So we take stuff to cook with, just like overlanding, same pretty much stuff. We have one of these little Coleman, I think it's called a fold and go. I like everything in bags, keeps it more organized for me. I know what's where. These things are nice. Little latch keeps it closed. Folds open. I'm just making this video quick. And it's got 2 burners. Mounts to a propane stove. Mounts to a propane bottle, which we keep right over here. Usually have 2 of them. I haven't redone this since the last time we got back from vacation. But we use this to cook our meals when we're at one of the campsites or whatever you call those little pavilions that they have at national parks. Or a lot of times if we're just When you go from state to state, you have the little welcome centers. They also have the picnic tables and stuff set up. We'll back the Jeep in, cook out, and have our day. The reason we do this is because we're gone a month, and it would get real expensive for my wife and I. A lot of times our son goes with us for 3 meals a day. It would cut our 1 month vacation into a 2-week vacation. So, and this is fun. We meet a lot of people doing it this way, and I enjoy it. And that's another reason we do it. My wife likes doing it too. Another little bag here. Show you what's in it. And again, I didn't spend much money on any of this stuff. It all came from the Walmart discount aisle, like the little Coleman stove that was normally like $80. I got it for less than 20 on the discount rack, you know, and so on, Five Below, wherever. Got some plates, keep them in Ziploc bags. This small little skillet for scrambled eggs and so on. Make sure you keep some stuff to clean your pots and pans. Got some Ziploc bags, measuring cup, more Ziploc bags. This thing's cool right here. What it is when you're cooking and you have a hot pan, and y'all probably already know this. I didn't know this until actually I came across this item. You just set your pan on it when it's hot, keeps it from burning something, you know. It actually comes in really handy. But there's a little pots and pans set up. Got a strainer in here. You want to make some mac and cheese or whatever. Got a little cheap bowl. The other pan. This is actually a semi-decent pan. Came from Marshall's, but it wasn't very expensive. Put all this stuff back later. And a cooler. Make sure you get you a cooler. Something with wheels and a handle on it. This is, you know, and get a good one. It doesn't have to be a Yeti or whatever, but as long as it's decent. My buddy's Yeti and this are comparable. They both keep ice for about 2.5 days when it's really hot out. And we take all of our drinks, our milk, our bread, everything we need goes in the cooler. That goes in the back of the Jeep. The red bag goes on the roof rack on the Jeep with these two chairs. They're rough country chairs. They are actually pretty decent. It's about the only thing rough country I have, and I like these. Here's one of them pulled out. They fold up real nice. They got padding in them. They're comfortable. They hold like 350 pounds, I think it was, or 330 or something. And it's got a really oversized bag, so it's easy to get them into. The red bag goes on the roof rack. One of these go on each side of it. Put your straps in there. I like the handles because I can put my straps on my roof rack in between here. Make sure it doesn't come flying off. Another thing to get you is a good little table. Sit this bad boy back down again for a minute. It's compact, so we can keep it in the Jeep. It's got kind of this little built-in handle. Do it the right way. And it just folds into a nice little aluminum table. And it's got, the legs do pull down. But these are really nice. And like I said, it's aluminum. So when you're cooking and stuff, you can set your hot pans on here, your stove, everything. It doesn't hurt it. But we really enjoy this urban overlanding. One reason for the chairs, when we go to whatever hotel it is, try to get the bottom floor, makes your life a whole lot easier. We'll sit out there, we'll drink our coffee or our tea or whatever. We'll meet people, they're on vacation too. We'll sit out there, we'll BS for 20 or 30 minutes before we load up and go on our next adventure. And it's fun. That's, you know, meeting people and having a good time is what a vacation's about, at least to us. Another thing, get you some Yetis. This one's my wife's. This one's mine. They save you a lot of money. Mine's still full of tea. I'm drinking out of it now. And I got to refill a big one. You can pick these up at Marshall's, and they're not very expensive. I mean, I think I'm into this for like $5. The reason we have these things is because drinks are $3 plus every time you go to a fast food joint. I would go through $400 in beverages between my wife and I. And if our son goes, probably even be more. We drink a lot of tea. I take these things. We just go to where, you know, pick your place, Denny's, Waffle House, whatever, IHOP, whatever you want, truck stop. And they refill the stuff with tea for about $3 or $4. Sometimes they don't even charge us. Well, when we go in there, you know, we get a bunch of gas and stuff. But I go ahead and I give them $5 for their trouble. And that saves us a whole bunch of money. And again, the more money I can save on the BS stuff, the more money I have for fun stuff, to go to Disneyland, to gamble in Vegas, to do whatever we're doing on that vacation. And this urban overlanding is fun. I've never heard anybody else talking about it, so I just thought I'd throw it out there, what we do on our vacations. And it has worked out really well for us. We've been doing this for a while. You can take most everything you need with you. It's just like going overlanding out in the woods, except you're just doing it cross country on the interstate. And we find it very enjoyable. Something you might want to try. Hopefully, you know, if you try it out and you like it, let me know. And if you don't like it, let me know why. And we don't do this every meal. We'll usually cook breakfast at the hotel room, you know. Oh, check it out. Little toaster. One slot. Really inexpensive off eBay. So we can have our toast in the morning. A lot of times we have bagels and cream cheese. A lot of times we just make peanut butter sandwiches. That's what the cutting board's for. And then we'll have a good late lunch, early dinner, go to a nice restaurant, spend some money, enjoy it, sit there, have a good time. And then the other meal, you know, we usually hit up, like I said, someplace that has a park bench where we can cook out and make something with our overlanding or urban overlanding gear. But that's the way we do our vacations. Anyway, I just thought I would share this with you. Maybe you'll enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. And as always, just another down and dirty video with no editing.